Mic check, 1 2 1 2. Big game, big game. Big game alert. Late night tip. Michigan. At Michigan. And I just checked out their team. Cornerbacks are ridiculous. There's no cornerback that speed is under 93. Good luck, guys. We got a tough task ahead of us. It's not going to be easy. 97, 99, 96 against 89 overall. Their offense is not really that good, but the defense is stout. That's Michigan football. Let's get to it. This might be a good game. I haven't been to Michigan yet since I picked up this game, so this will be my first time seeing the intro.
Welcome to the big house, Michigan Stadium. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. It's the Colorado Buffaloes and the Michigan Wolverines. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline where she is keeping a close eye on some injury news that's unfolding.
Guys, checking in with the Wolverines head coach before the game. They have a lot of confidence in their backup this week. He was able to come in for their injured starter last week and have a very productive game. They like how he read the defense, how he got guys in and out of plays. So they are expecting to be able to really count on him here today in this big game. I'll keep you posted on how comfortable he looks starting out the first quarter. Back to you.
Holly, keep an eye on that one for us. Looking for blockers. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Colorado Buffaloes offense will get first crack at it today. And here are the starters on the offensive front, and you won't find one much better in the country.
Hey, man, those big boys up front, man, they're the foundation of this unit, right? Like, they control everything.
I spent a lot during the portal season to get the offensive line how I wanted it to be. They're pretty good. I just can't run into nobody.
Is the reason why this team is successful.
Just can't run into nobody.
No question about it. And this defense, they've got their work cut out for them because they know they somehow, some way have got to be able to get home to the quarterback and try and affect him. But that is easier said than done against this offensive line. They play as a cohesive unit. You don't see a lot of mental assignment errors. You don't see a lot of busts up front. They're able to keep this quarterback standing up. If they can do that today, it's going to be a long one for this defense.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Trying to suck through and pick it up. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. The Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. Takes the handoff. It's Upshaw. Nice move to keep running. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond. And the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job. We got to stop the run. They got to tackle, get more hats to the football. This will be a challenge. They're going to run the football. They better be man enough to stop it.
Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They give it back to him.
Good lanes.
Here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
This opening drive has been all offense. defense. Really good job. Nice scripted plays, taking advantage, strung together a nice series. But here's all that matters for defense. We don't even care about yards anymore. Can I keep him out of the end zone? Great job right here. Step up, get a stop, force him either to kick a field goal or get no points, and this drive is still a success.
Rush right in his face. Back open in the middle. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Hits inside, it's Thorne. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
QB decided not to hand it off on that RPO. Defense, great job taking the throwaway, now setting up 4th.
Got to make the play on 4th. Caught. He gets it in. Touchdown, Colorado. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They march 78 yards down the field, and they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss.
7, Michigan, 0.
The returner will field it and bring it back. He stopped right there after a short return, was looking for running room, and the coverage unit wasn't having it. The Wolverines offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And we've said many times a tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time these two played together, you could make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing, there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother, David.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked to the big fella. He delivered. So, elite 1-2 punch.
And down he goes back at the 3.
Defense was on him early. Y'all know y'all don't pass in Michigan. Y'all run the ball. What are y'all doing?
Getting a sack on the very first play.
They tried to come out and do stuff they not used to do.
And the defense was just daring them to throw over the top, and the offense
Mr. Pumpkin.
You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Straight ahead, it's Tyree.
Y'all better get
He'll
him.
be stopped short, and they'll force a 4th down. And the Wolverines will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Searching for space. He gets a block. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Looking for running room. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead.
Well, I'll tell you, when you start a game as well as this guy did on the opening drive, you're going to earn more touches later. And finally, they hand it off to him here on the second drive. But he's really shot out of a cannon in this game. Really like the way he's running right now. He's running hard. He's running with authority. They need to keep giving him the football.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The ride. Oh, he's got some space.
Good.
He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a 1st down in the red zone.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches, I'm getting a 1st down. I'd say the offense will be in a really good...
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And he was He's held in check in game one, but you're not going to hold him in check for long. And right out the gates, getting a sack in the second ball game, that will not be his last sack of the season. This dude is a ball player.
Makes the grab. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Drops back. It's Maryland. Rushes on. And he's sacked. Great.
I was trying to scramble, but that defensive tackle was
It's
ran me.
fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head.
Not today. We all stay.
Splits the uprights right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence
That
down the
crowd
road
back.
that I can trust this guy.
Out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Wolverines offense heads out, ready to go on the attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Fires to the big fella. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain.
And they've dug themselves a hole in this football game. I get it. Obviously, defense has not played great on the other side, but this possession right here, man, this is big. Get the passing game going, get a little bit of balance going. I think they need to score on this possession to take a little pressure off and kind of get that defense juiced up.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Drag down. Third and long right here. Send the tight end in motion. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Hauls it in, and the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Tyree. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. Let's take a look at the numbers, and they have jumped out to an impressive start. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Clark wants to throw. They're working that left side. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The Wolverines will call on their punt team. That last howitzer was nice. How about another one just like it? And that punt will make its way into the end zone, and they'll put it in play from their own 20. The Colorado offense comes out to go on the attack. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to go up top on second down. Right side, it's Thorne. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Snap on first down, wants to throw. Oh, pressure's coming. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
He's there to make the stop.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Throws to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
And that is elite third down defense. First of all, you get him in third and long, and then you look to the go-to guy. Jesse, I am committing my resources to him because I know he's a freak, and I know you as a quarterback, you're trying to find that dude.
Yeah, and it's hard, third in California, to convert that. Doesn't matter how good your receiver is. And this dude's obviously one of the best in the country. But the defense, they were all over it. They were ready for it, and they get the big pick.
Hauls it in. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Clark to fire. Out wide right, it's Tyree. Spins away from the defense. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Tyree. Maybe a crease. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. 1st and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he charges across the line. Touchdown Wolverines. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there.
Should just go
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Keeps it on the ground. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Well, the Big Ten has expanded with this massive continent-wide geographical footprint. The Big 12 has been really shrewd in positioning and maneuvering for survival, and they look for opportunities to win on the field like they'll have today.
Yeah, and the Big Ten's kind of taking what the Big Ten wants and expanding and not really worried about anybody else. So if I'm the Big 12, I'm like, yeah, you ain't worried about me, but you're going to worry about me today and on the field, and I can make a statement and prove to some of the true blue bloods in the Big Ten.
I just love the stylistic matchup in this one too, right? You think about the Big Ten running the football, defense, physical, and then Big 12 wide open, up-tempo, air raid offense. This one's going to be fun.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Looking to throw. It's Maryland. Out wide left. It's Wolf. He gets it up to midfield. Forced out of bounds at the 50. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a 3rd down.
And the Buffaloes are marching down the field. They're going to ride this running back. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe of the 49.
And man, watch a defense that really knows how to pressure the quarterback and that have guys that can win up front. That's the 4th sack of the day. We're still in the first half, but they got a bunch of guys up front that twist and stunt and move and know how to rush the passer. This offense has got to find a way to get the ball out quicker and protect better up front.
Trying to make magic with his feet. He won't have enough for the first down as the defense able to corral him. It'll be 4th down.
And nowadays, you're not always going to get these quarterbacks on the ground because they're so athletic. But nice job getting the sack, let them out of the pocket there, but now forcing the 4th down, and it's decision time for this offense.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to take the lead in this football game.
So they got to be feeling good. They did their part, score. Your defense does your part, Jesse. This offense, keep that momentum. I would say stay aggressive here.
And just keep doing what you were doing on that last drive, right? Where whatever was working for you, just go back. Keep using those same playmakers to allow you to go down here and score a touchdown.
Fires it incomplete. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Clark wants to throw. Max got it on the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Defense in press coverage. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And when it's 3rd and this long, a lot of times you sit back and play soft coverage. No, sir. I'm bringing the blitz. You could tell they fooled the offense. The defense gets home with the blitz, gets the big sack.
Looking for room. Makes a move. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. The Buffs offense ready to begin this drive. And with the ball in a spot like this, David, they might try to get something on the board before the break.
Oh, great opportunity to be aggressive. Find those couple plays you like. Push the ball down the field. At least try to get a field goal here, Palmer.
That's it, David. Just a couple of first downs here could be enough to steal 3 points before this half is over.
Got it in the middle. It's West. He's down at the 23-yard line. It's a 1st down, and they've got to show this urgency. The Buffaloes calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Buffaloes right after the huge play through the air back to the line. Wants to throw one first. Look out! And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Back to throw, it's Maryland. Right side, it's McKenzie. Makes a catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Colorado will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout here. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He slides past the 1st down marker, and he'll convert that 3rd and long. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. Never a doubt. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. halftime as both teams head into the locker
Defensive
room.
matchup.
We're
I
looking
knew it was
forward
gonna
to
be
a
this way.
terrific second half, but before that, let's check
They
in
got a
with
good
Kevin
team.
Connor.
Guys, so much
Defensively,
to get you updated
offensively,
on.
they're not
So
going to
let's
do too
get
much.
right
We just
to
got to
it here from
continue
the
to
EA Sports
stop
College
them on
Football
defense
Update Desk.
and
Begin
continue
with
to
a look in
progress,
on
you know,
Iowa State
however we're
taking
going
on
to
the number
get points on the
18
board.
team, the Iowa
So,
Hawkeyes.
I think we get ball first, but nope, they get ball.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. Bringing it out. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. As we start the second half, Holly, what adjustments do these teams want to make?
I caught up with the Buffaloes head coach at the half. Their defense has done a terrific job so far, and today they're kicking off here to start the second half. That defense has got to step up again because they are facing a really stout running game. They've done a good job in the first half, but I will let you know how this continues to build here in the third quarter. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. They'll give it to him again. Fights off a defender. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on.
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the third downs manageable. So moving.
And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
Boy, Freeland,
And the Wolverines will line
put
up
him
to
on the
run it
line this
away.
year.
Fields the punt.
That's
They'll
2
get it
sacks
down to the
already.
21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right
I'm
there.
going to try this move. Let me see.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Looking for a man. It's Maryland. Out wide right, it's McKenzie. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Buffaloes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Might as well give it to him again. Found a little
Did you
space, and he's
see
got
how
4 to
he
the 35.
smacked?
And it's going to be interesting to watch this
Ran
defense,
over
man,
that
'cause
Michigan
obviously when you're
linebacker.
trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. And that's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
You're going to need
And
multiple
it's a first
guys
down.
to take
They'll
down
mark
my
it at
running
the
backs.
44.
This
This is
shouldn't
not
be a
gonna
surprise
be-
to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to
these
keep
are
it,
tough.
you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
21 on the play. First down for the offense.
And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quick give. It's Thorne. Got it into the red zone. Dragged down at the 18-yard line.
And this is exactly how you want to draw it up if you're an offensive coach. Later in the game, you start to get in the second half, and you got the lead, and you can be the more physical team. It's really hard for somebody to come back. This defense has got to come up with a stop. They got to get more physical right now in this football game, or it's going to get out of hand.
Trying to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job. There's no gain on the play.
I don't know what that was about. I pressed the button, and he just didn't pass the ball.
Push is ahead.
And it's a good job by this defense, man. They got him in 3rd and short, but, man, they've got to do a better job. If they want to get back in this football game, like, they've got to force some field goals. They've got to force some punts. They've got to force something to go their way, and they've got to be better on 3rd down.
Moves the pocket. It's Maryland. And that pass
I couldn't see. I thought the score was in the middle.
And you want the interception on defense, but most of the time coaches are preaching, knock the ball down, knock the ball down. It's not because they can't catch. They really don't catch well. But the defender's main job has to be separating that ball from the wide receiver, and usually that requires knocking that thing down as the wide receiver's trying to catch it.
Well, the best thing that's happened so far in this game for this offense has been looking this guy's way and giving him a shot. He has their only touchdown in this game, so they're trying to take another shot down the field. Good job in coverage defensively. You've got to be aware of where this guy is, because right now he's been their biggest playmaker.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got some room, headed to the goal line.
That boy had a wide open lane. I saw that one. I had to say,
what an example of this quarterback just putting his offense on his back. Drop back, wanted to throw the ball downfield, nobody open, no problem. Extend the play, buy himself some time, and then take off with his legs to score that touchdown.
Into the end zone for the two-point conversion as they extend the lead. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. The Buffaloes calling their first timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way.
Other scores from around the country.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Time that hit
That
perfectly to
boy,
keep it from making the grab. It'll be
Conte.
3rd down.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're late in the 3rd quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive. They've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time throwing the incompletion.
Complete downfield. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. Makes the catch. It's Bauer. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. After the 7-yard completion, it's now 2nd and 3. From the gun, it's Tyree. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. The Wolverines are flying down the field. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They are getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
Looking for space. It's Tyree. Got enough for the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot. But that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Running inside. It's Tyree. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Wide receiver comes in motion.
Boy, look at that boy. Can't well get behind that line. That was beautiful.
So now on comes the field goal unit. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. The handoff. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain.
Well, we're not quite in the 4th quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
To the air, it's Maryland. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Complete along the sidelines, and that'll be good enough for the first down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Throws quickly. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who start through the first 3 periods. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Takes a handoff. It's Thorne. Turning it on. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down. And the Buffaloes kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Play action on first down. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's awesome. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. The Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Moving the pocket, it's Maryland. Fires to the middle. Makes a connection.
How he got it in there.
And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the first down. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Headed to the end zone.
Ooh.
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Buffs.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the fourth quarter.
And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the fourth. So a drive there of 82 yards, and it was capped off with an impressive 18-yard touchdown run. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Reporting from the Wolverines sideline, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment. They've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I could see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly.
Well, it's a good time to mix in the run play. You're down, it's late in the fourth quarter right now, and everyone's expecting you to throw, so not a lot of defenders in the box. So that's a great situation to try to run the ball.
They'll ride the hot hand. Knocked down immediately.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Don't bump me, cuz.
3rd and 6 yards to go. Clark to fire.
Ooh, I was trying to intercept that.
And it'll be 4th down.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing if they stop the pass, they win the game, and they have done that. Their guys have won one-on-one on islands. They've been able to get to the court.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Here comes the heat.
Nope. Conte.
Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
The Colorado offense comes out to go on the attack. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. Looking for space. It's Thorne. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And
pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
I think if you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB. When he comes blitzing, you need to have an outlet throw in your back pocket.
that's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given him some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Finds his target. He does not get there. Stopped at the 25-yard line, and let's see what they do now on 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. Smashes it between the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. Clark wants to throw. Left side is Bauer. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
And the Wolverines in the hurry-up.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Makes the tackle. Long way to go on second down. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field.
Man, you gotta love the response of the quarterback. Like last possession, you make a mistake, easy to get down on yourself sometimes, but now just come out and you're absolutely surgical. 4 for 4, spreading the ball out, seeing the defense really well. Nice bounce back for this QB.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Wide receiver going in motion. 2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Timed him perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down.
And this is always the time in the game where coaches are absolutely watching. Like, which one of my guys mail it in and quit? And if you're the quarterback, man, you've been sacked a few times, you've turned the football over. Like, continue to play, find some ways to maybe get a few first downs and make something positive happen.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback and this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done it.
He'll take a shot. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion.
I think that play right there has been a big theme in this game. When it matters the most, on big-time down and distances, this defense has been able to step up and make the play when they need it most. That 4th down, great job in the back end in coverage, forcing the incompletion with a big lead now, creating a turnover on downs.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
Really been impressed by the balance we've seen from this offense so far in the game, but I think you got to give a lot of the credit to the running game because it's been able to freeze these defenses, help set up play action. They've been physical at the point of attack. I think that really has been the key force for this offense so far, having the success they've had.
On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force feed it to him, and let him go to work. He's done that. Well over 100 yards rushing in this game, and the defense just has not had the answers consistently for him.
I think receivers really separate themselves with body control to be able to hang in the air but stay in bounds and keep that foot on the ground. Unbelievable job.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And the Buffaloes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air, it's Maryland. Got his man. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down.
And this this offense continuing to spin the football, man, continuing to add to a great day. They built this big lead. They've shown you a variety that they can do a lot of really, really good things. And I like it, man. Continue to throw the football. Continue to be who you are. It's the defense's job to stop.
Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they earned a big dub today.
That's going to do it for us as the season.
Visionary. That's the first time I've seen that. Sounds interesting. All right. We'll get back at it tomorrow. You guys have a good night. I'll see you mañana.